Randy Barton, Team Beachbody coach with Extreme Faith and Fitness, here to tell you what could possibly be the most important piece of equipment in your home gym setup. Stick with me. So what could possibly be the most important part of the equipment in your home gym setup? Is it going to be your dumbbells, your pull-up bars, your bars, your bench? What exactly is it? It's actually none of those. Those are going to be important, and they're going to be pivotal for you to reach your results depending on what your workout is. If you're using a program, if you're not, if you're using something cardio-based, if you're using weight resistance. Outside of the basics that you'll need to properly get the resistance and the training that you need, there's still something that can give you just as much results as anything else. That is, the mirror. Yes, as you can see, I've panned out a little bit more so that you can see that nearly two entire walls of my home workout section, the walls that I would face, are completely covered with mirrors. And that will be crucial for you to get great results. Yes, you can get results without it, but you'll be surprised at how much more motivated, how much better your form is, and how much better results you get from utilizing something as simple as a mirror. Here's a few things that people have misconceptions about a mirror. First one is the one you're going to hear the most, that it's all just about vanity. It's so that you can sit and admire yourself and glamorize over all of the beautiful reflections of yourself. Truth is, that's wrong. Though yes, some people just like to look in the mirror and it's always nice to see yourself. That's not the prime purpose of the mirror. That's why when you walk into every gym of America, and probably around the world, it's got wall-to-wall mirror. It's not just simply for glamorizing and vanity purposes. It is also a very important functional tool in your workout area for a few reasons. As we start looking at it, first off, it's going to give you form. Today, I specifically had, for my weight resistance, was leg day. Followed by that, I did Les Mills Combat, which is MMA training. A lot of punches, a lot of kicks. Those are what I believe, two of the most crucial workouts to have some sort of mirror for. The reason is this. Specifically with the legs, if you're going to do a squat and really get good out of a squat without just doing some little half-effort knee bend, you're going to have your butt just as low as your knees to get some sort of range of motion to really strain your muscles the proper way. For some of you that first start to utilize this and get your butt as low as your knees for a minimum in a squat, a standard squat, the tough thing is that you're going to have to lower your weight significantly. Literally, you may have a 90-pound dumbbell in each hand just doing these little half-effort squats. But if you're going to do it properly, you may have to drop to the 50 just so that you can get your butt as low as your knees without your knees going over your toes, which you're also now able to check because you can glance over into the mirror and make sure you're not cheating on your form. Proper squat, you're going to be able to lift your toes and have no pressure on them or very little on them in proper form, all of which you can then check with a mirror. Another reason for a mirror is going to be one of your greatest motivators. I've always said that the greatest motivator is past results or present results. When you see results, you want to go farther. And when you're looking in that mirror and you're saying, wow, that person doesn't resemble who it used to be. That person's starting to lose some belly region. That person's starting to gain some arms. That person's seeing results. Then you realize, oh, that person's me. And you start to see, I've got results. I'm going to push harder. I'm going to go through. Now, specifically, I mentioned with a cardio purpose, it's yes to check your form, but depending on what you're doing, for instance, if you're doing Beachbody, I know that there's going to be elements of punches, kicks, martial arts things in P90X, in Insanity, in Turbo Fire, in Les Mills Combat. All of these has times where you're going to be throwing punches and kicks. And something that's very important is to make sure that even as you fatigue, you're getting your hands up there. Tony Horton in Kempo X says many times, make sure you're hitting someone as tall as you. I've seen this many times. It's like you're punching 5-year-olds. People are down like this and they're just really lax in it because they're getting tired and they're getting fatigued. You got to get your hands up. Over and over, Dan and Rachel and Les Mills is saying that your target area is the chin. That's someone your height chin. If you have a mirror up on the wall, you can aim for yourself. That's what I do. I beat up myself every day. But I throw the punches and they say aim for the jaw or the temple, and you're able to do that because you can see someone your height to be able to aim for. It gives you a target. The same thing with your kicks as well. Able to keep going. I could go through literally any exercise and say the benefit for form when it comes to a mirror. But think about it. We're in a great time right now. If you're watching this video and it was just recorded, we're getting into, it's going to shock you, this is the last week of school for many school districts, but we're getting into the back to school rush at school. Well, any place that carries supplies for school and dorm rooms is going to have those full-length mirrors for between $5 and $10. So I would highly suggest you get one to have in front of you and have one to have beside you, bare minimum. Or check garage sales. Every mirror that you see behind me was picked up in a garage sale. Yeah, some of them have corners chipped off them, and they may be cracked across them, but for working out, they were just fine. Absolutely perfect for it. And I never paid more than $5 for any of these mirrors, including the 3-foot by 5-foot. So look around. They're out there to be able to have some really nice mirrors, or even cheap mirrors. They're going to work the same. It's going to be important. All right, all of that to say that is going to be an incredibly important part of your gym. Many people have questioned it, even laughed at me for being so dogmatic about this. But the fact is, when they've tried it or when they've come over, they've had to end up eating their words and agreeing that really helped. Try it. You try it and then let me know. Or if you already use mirrors, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about it. Say if it's helped you or if it's not helped you. Maybe some people just don't care. You got perfect form without having to look in the mirror. If that's you, wow, awesome. If it's not, try it. But try it, let me know what you think. This has been Randy Barton, this week's Coaching Moment, Team Beachbody Coach, Extreme Faith and Fitness. Maybe you just found this video on YouTube and you want to have somebody to consult with, somebody to help you out, somebody to coach you through to your fitness goals. Check it out, extremefaithandfitness.com, big red button, free fitness coaching, or go to beachbodycoach.com/EXFF. You've seen both those websites, the bottom of the screen. Check it out.